7th of February 2021, we arrived in Singapore, which was promised to be a long and unpredicted stay. We've been placed to the Western Petroleum Bravo anchorage, for the charterers could decide what to do next. Immediately spotted our fellow ship Arctic Flounder passing by. They also had some discharging operation in the area, taking portion of supplies for the upcoming months of waiting. It's nice to see such a huge Navy aircraft surrounding the area. If you know what this aircraft is, let me know in the comment section below. Interestingly, we've been called by the VTS. They were not happy with our anchor position and they arranged pilot for us to be shifted a little bit further in. Finally, decisions were taken by the charterers and they decided to send us to Nipa area anchorage to wait for the cargo discharge. This time we were passing our fellow ship Brook Trout, and looks like they also were waiting in loaded condition. Surprisingly, pilot didn't show up on the spot, advising us he was busy with another vessel, and let us slowly approach and waiting for him. Nipa anchorage appeared to be a safe and nice place to stay. Days passed quickly, as we were trying to do as much work as possible on deck. It was a big surprise for us to see that Iranian flag container ship Shahraz, which ran aground on 12th of May 2020, was salvaged and escorted to the safe Nipa anchorage for further repairs. Clearly visible huge bend in the middle of the hull. Finally, we've got confirmation for discharging and proceeding to pilot station. As always, there are some small boats which crossing and impeding our passage. Pilot advised us about big construction in progress for relocation of container terminals to the west side of the island. Dredging the area to deepen the approach waters. At terminal, 2 mooring hook winches were out of order, so we had to move vessel with its own power back and forth to send the spring lines. I was on the bridge and noticed fast approaching vessel. She passed less than 50 meters from our side. And at the end of her maneuver, her speed was almost 4 knots. Actually, this distance is even less than ship-to-ship approach. Rest of the operation went smoothly, but it appeared only a partial discharge, so we had to come back to the anchorage for further waiting. Pilot decided to go backways to the first corner, and I had to intervene a couple of times to correct the maneuvering. Famous inner Singapore passage when you pass less than 100 meters from the island. It was a Saturday, so a lot of leisure crafts was navigating in the area. Always nice to observe how people having a good time at sea. If you ever wonder how ships' names are drawn, there is a good example for you. replenish bunkers and ready for the next discharging. Always love how people are crazy about non-spark and intrinsically safe equipment on board tankers, and a huge flame just 50 meters away, that's not a problem. Discussed with pilot all the aspects of the mooring on this terminal, and ship were moved by the tugs back and forth, and all the operation went much faster and smooth. At this point we had to move a little bit forward to take the lines out of the fender. No fancy maneuvers this time, but we had to overtake an oil rig being transferred by the heavy lift barge and 6 tugs. As I understand, this was operation only to get her out of the port. At the open sea, she will be towed by the tugs on her own. Final anchorage for this call for the crew change. Newcomers look fresh and ready for work. Couple of hours for the handover, and this is it, the best moment of the contract. Let's enjoy together. Thank you for watching, and comment, like, subscribe, always.